With the Wasatch Mountains overlooking us, EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the capital city of Utah, Salt Lake City. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be our visitors taking on the Condors of Salt Lake City. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guy's sitting pretty, 5-1 through 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. Four touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, he might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken right around the 44. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a 1st down. An 8-yard pickup.
Now Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. His throw incomplete. Brandon Jones got in there and knocked that away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions. That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
That's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. his third touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3-and-out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3-and-out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now this offense ready to head back out there.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
To the air goes Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. That's going to be caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Corum will take it in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. To throw is Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Here's Daniels. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
That's another Lake City, first down. First and 10.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
13-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes with 9 points.
And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start first and 10. Room past the 35 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun again to Corum. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. When you look at this defense, into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of roll or chip away at their timing.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And a first
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Open man, that's Bond. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
That's another.
That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. Result is a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 16-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. To the left side, he finds Bond. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession.
But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
At the 33-yard line.
Now Daniels. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Salt Lake City with the football here to begin quarter 2. So here's a 3rd and 14 as they've got it as we resume action. Gets this complete to Butte. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
6 yards.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense, and Blake Corum set to take over again. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Now Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Third down and 7 yards.
To throw, it's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Allen now looks to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2nd down in the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to Blake.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the
Allen going to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42.
City, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
A handoff for one. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. On play action, Allen. From left side, it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Salt Lake City, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing now is Daniels. That is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCullough. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Allen.
And he will find his man on the outside. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Up the middle, here's Corum.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Corum.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Blake Corum with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
And this offense is running away with this one.
So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute later, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Under pressure, and they get it to him again.
James Pierce in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout?
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Well, I think it's back to the drawing board, or should I say in today's game, the Surface tablet after this drive. 3 plays, they go backwards. They will have like they've gotten something going right there, but they'll have to punt the football away to end this one.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season.
Here's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
To the right side, this is Corum.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. But the man is Bond. He's got it. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They bring their punter out there now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action. Daniels. Got his man. It's Warren. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. That's caught. It's a rookie from Oregon. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Salt Lake City, first down.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete. On the coverage there, DJ Turner broke that one up.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
A 39-yard attack.
The kick by Lutz is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Result is a first down.
To the air, Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Call
line.
him now on 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They run once more with Corum. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On play action, Allen. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. You can talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. 1 yard gain. Brings up
now run and one. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Salt Lake City first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now a 2nd and 2.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
Gain of 2. That's another Salt Lake City first down. First and 10.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And they'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
26-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Back live here now in Salt Lake City. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then you're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
James Pierce, his 2nd sack of the night.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They run straight ahead with Corum. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. Now Allen. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. A gain of 9 yards and a 1st down. Give to Corum on his own read. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, he's got Bond. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Allen taking it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. It's a gain of a yard. 1 yard is the gain. And that'll be good enough for the 1st. Now a handoff looking right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now a handoff for Corum. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. James Pierce bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Oh, look at the juke. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. To about the 40-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Corum. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for, Nate, at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for our visitors, They remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Salt Lake City, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far.